Ivanka, Ivanka Trump.
Okay.
The brains of the family. Yeah. You think I'm the brains? You need to get a lot of my daughter, Ivanka.
She's fine, ain't she?
Ivanka's the one that runs everything. And she's gorgeous. If she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her. I'm telling you, she's a gorgeous heck of a woman. She got long, beautiful legs and blonde hair like her mom. Got a mug that only her dad and everybody else in the world along.
Would you bury her, pray tell, in the backyard?
I'm not burying her in no backyard. She's getting a monastery with a big giant thing.
How did he feel after her
The
speech?
mother, the one that fell down the stairs. Oh, she's buried in the back of Mariana.
Weeds growing over her planet.
But this one here's the brains of the family.
Did she?
While they're taking all my money, she's gathering about $600 and something million a year. She's gonna keep our family name going on. She's Ivanka Trump. She's so smart. You know how smart she is?
How?
Why, me and my two knucklehead sons are sitting there having a fight for our lives. She figured out a way not to even be prosecuted. She's a smart one.
A smart one. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this what this is?
She testified today.
Okay.
Ivanka Trump testimony in the New York civil fraud trial. Well, of course, Ivanka was running a lot of the stuff. But if she did the same thing her brothers did, I didn't know. But she wasn't contentious on the stand. The judge was liking her. She's a likable character, that Ivanka.
Not like her dad.
My stupid sons and myself, we contentious with them. We say no and we figure back and forth. But when she says no, the judge smiles because he likes her.
I wonder, does she wake up even feeling like, dang, I had to be in this family?
Ivanka Trump, I'm going to tell you why I've always liked Ivanka Trump, even though she's a liar like her dad. Ivanka is a businesswoman. And a lot of these businesses are liars. They all lie. Most of them lie. That's why they become billionaires, honestly. You don't become a billionaire being a really nice person and just letting workers have what they need and all.
Take advantage of you.
So she's a cutthroat. And so when you back her up against the wall, she's going to have it out. I didn't know that paper, read that. That wasn't, I hired people to read stuff like that. Or this was outside of the scope of the things that I did. Or she's very good. She's good. She knows how to move and will and deal. And it says Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, testified today in the New York civil trial, where she discussed her role in negotiating loans for the Trump's purchases. Now, one person, this wasn't in this thing, a guy who's been around her, that's why I was telling you, she's not innocent. Not innocent. He said he remembered, it was a guy in real estate, and they was walking around one of the places, Trump places, and they was, it was Forbes. For them to be on the Forbes 400. Remember, Trump always wanted to be on the Forbes top 400 billionaires. And they were walking them around, and Donald Trump was talking about the place. Everything is beautiful with him, everything. And he mentioned the square footage of something, whether it was a room or something. And he actually said, because he's a moron, the real square footage, which was not as big. Okay. And she said, no, Dad, remember, the square footage is block, blank, blank, blank. She knew what was being written on the paper where that moron was telling Forbes different.
So it's almost like she
knew how to shield everything. She knew how to shield her dumb dad.
Like the brain in this business.
She's the brains of the family. Now, she would get me behind the door before we go out there. She said, now you listen here, Dad.
Let me do the talking.
Let me do the talking.
Don't share any other information other than what's on our paper.
And the Forbes guy said when she corrected him, I'm talking like Trump, when she corrected him, it was, that's how she gets away with it. Oh, Dad. Oh, he's being funny. You know my father is such a.
Well, they played that role in The Apprentice.
Thank you.
When she sit at that table.
You're absolutely correct.
Their family dynamic.
He couldn't fire people. He would feel bad if he liked them. If they were sitting at the table, y'all remember The Apprentice. Trump has a hard time if people like him.
Yes.
Or if you say something nice, he has a hard time attacking you.
Because he liked the fact that you like him.
Yes. So people started picking up on that. And they would sit across the table from him. That's why he brought that old man in.
Yeah.
And Ivanka. You're not pulling any wool over our eyes, giving my dad a compliment. You didn't do a good job on that project.
Thank you.
And see, the old man was mean with it.
Yeah, he was stern.
But Ivanka was nice. When you said that you did this as a project manager, it seems here I'm looking in the records and I don't see where you wrote down blank blank. All of a sudden she's looking at records. She looks at records.
So that's not good for her. How did she get out of this? How did it come?
The statute of limitations.
What?
She's beyond. When she was looking at the things, it was outside of the statute of limitations.
Oh.
And so she's smart. And they said her husband would call in. They have emails with her and her husband. And he would tell her to do certain things. Jared is smart too.
Yeah, he is.
And he would tell her, don't do this or do this, do this. And they got her on emails. That's why she had to come in and say, yes, those are my emails. I could tell you not to do something, but that's not illegal if I don't do it.
That's true.
So Jared was looking at that time stamp probably. He was like, you got to not do this at this time because you'll be within the statute of limits. But the moron father and the sons kept going.
So when you say statute of limitations,
you know you can only sue somebody for a certain amount of time for something.
Oh.
So the stuff is past the time.
I didn't know that. Okay.
She was literally like, they were saying like a month or 2 months. Or it was so close. And you have to be a genius, they said, to figure it out. Because not 9/11, the pandemic, they extended certain things.
They sure did.
So her and Jared knew when things was being extended and they calculated it. See, she's saving his family.
Oh, wow.
Whatever they take from Trump, Ivanka gonna make it up because her and Jared are billionaires.
Wow.
And make, I think they said 650 million or something a year off of just investments. So very smart. Okay. And Jared used his time in the White House to make connections, like they talking about Hunter Biden. Same thing.
Yeah.
And I believe Hunter Biden did. I don't believe for 1 minute.
I think that's,
if y'all think he didn't use his dad,
right,
and that his dad didn't know he was using him, you guys are. I could sell y'all some tea in China.
Right.
You just gotta prove it. You gotta prove it.
And that would make sense. We would understand if you do use your family influence from that. Okay.
Of course.
So all right. We'll see.
So that's Ivanka Trump.
Did she hurt her dad's case or not?
She heard it because she had to admit certain things.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's already lost.
Yeah, yeah. We waiting on what they do about it.
They keep going to Fox News and these other places acting like this is being tried again. Okay. It's already over. All they doing is just trying to figure out how much money to take from them. That's it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Christopher says they split the district. Okay, government now with supporting. And then, Emerald's here. Hey, ladies. Hey, Emerald. What are you looking at? Oh, the people's things? Hey, Emerald, what's up?
Emerald was here earlier.
Oh, she was? No, you wasn't. No, she wasn't. That's Rosebud, Christopher, Wendy.
No, at the very beginning.
Oh, I didn't see
Emerald, you were here earlier, right?
I didn't see Emerald.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the brains of the family.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Representative Rashida Tlaib. I can't never